This is Gates.
Hey, this is Barker.
Vincent Dynamics is great.
Got something that needs doing?
Don't worry, you're working for the good guys. The Ps4 is a family. Kick.
The next match, if you can call it that. Brian, do you remember 1972?
I wasn't born yet, although I've researched a lot of things. I know a little bit about 1972, of course.
Well, 1972 was the year that the Kung Fu movies exploded on the screens of drive-in theaters across America. And they were, except for Bruce Lee's, Bruce Lee was dedicated enough to try, even though he stretched it on occasion, he tried to make the fights somewhat credible, especially all the badass shit he could do. You didn't have fucking Bruce Lee flipping up in the air, doing 6 cartwheels in the air in slow motion, kicking 5 people in the face and landing on one jump like he did on some of the off-brand Kung Fu movies. Well, the next match on this Variety Hour episode of All Petite was Felix versus Penta El Zorro, the Lucha Brothers wrestling each other. Which, I liked Dory versus Terry and even Mark versus Jay Briscoe a lot more than this fucking thing. I watched about 2 minutes of this match, which looked like a live-action Kung Fu movie, instead of a wrestling match. And then they came to a complete halt, both of them, stood there, taking turns chopping each other, started telling the crowd to shh so that the chops would sound louder. Actually,
what the
they're standing
fuck?
there cooperating with each other. We already know they're brothers. They're supposed to be having an athletic competition. I can buy that. Brothers can wrestle. Or